This is my oral verbal reflection for Research and Writing 2 through Bryan and Stratton College, taught by Professor Hoffman. So what have you learned as a result of completing this project? I have learned many things through completing this project, but the main thing is starting a process from the beginning and following it through until the end. The biggest thing that I learned through this class is about how to write a memo. I knew nothing about writing memos prior to this class, so I had a lot of research to do and a lot of comparing and reading of memos, so I could get to the point that I can write a memo seamlessly without having to jump back and forth between computer programs to figure out what writing a memo entails. So as a result, I was able to now write a memo from the beginning to the end, multiple pages, using resources without spending multiple days writing it. What would I do differently within this project is I would probably start a lot sooner. I kind of put it off to the last minute, and then I realized that my topic was not something that I would be able to write a good reflection and be confident behind the writing I had in the memo. So I proposed to change my topic the day before it was due. He took a chance on me. It worked out well. I was confident and happy with the choice to switch my topic. So workplace capabilities is obviously something that we emphasize throughout the whole class. And there's many workplace capabilities, but the biggest one that I chose was communication. I chose communication because it is the core competency found throughout human life. If you are not able to talk to your neighbor, or talk to your coworker, talk to your friend, talk to your sibling, talk to your mother, you're not able to effectively live life. Now, this doesn't say that nonverbal people can't live life. They just live it through a different way. Communication doesn't have to be oral communication. It can be body language, verbal or written communication, etc. So this is important to me, especially in my future career as being a nurse, because that's what you do. You talk to the doctors, you talk to your patients, you find out what they need, what they expect, and what is going on. Then you compress it down into a quick triage note or a note about their symptoms, their signs, symptoms, their history. Then the doctor looks at that, reads your written communication that you took from their verbal communication, and creates a mind or a process in his mind or her mind about how they need to treat this patient. Then when they go and take your written communication to the patient's verbal communication that they get on their assessment, then they have to go back and put it back into their own written communication and send it to the nurse as an order to turn her order from the doctor into verbal communication and physical actions to help this patient get better. And this is something huge, because if you mess up in communication, or if you're not able to effectively communicate with those that you work with, then how are you going to move forward in any kind of progress?